Good morning, everyone. I thought I'd do this morning a quick little balance that you can do yourselves, and it sort of describes some of the things that I do in our kinesiology balances that I share with you. So I thought I would just do it as a little meditation, but with a description as well. Okay, so once again, shake it off this morning. Hope you're all having a great morning so far. Great day so far, wherever you are in the world. Okay. Running the central meridian increases energy to our conscious brain. I choose to live in the conscious moment. I choose to live a conscious life. That feeds energy to this part of the brain. Okay, across from the tailbone, up the spine and back over the head is the governing meridian. Obviously, we can't do most of it, so I energetically feel that energy. When we get stuck in survival patterns, this energy gets stuck all the way from the tailbone, up the spine, over the head, and in underneath the roof of the mouth. So just moving that governing meridian energetically. The next little spots I want to do, a couple of fingers on the pubic bone gently, and a couple of fingers between your eyebrows. These are called oscillation points. They help to govern how balanced a cell is moving. Where can you see my fingers? So cells oscillate all day long. When we're under stress, they can oscillate in one direction or the other, or they can be totally flat. It's a sign that our energy isn't functioning and our cell walls don't have the correct sodium-potassium pump working, the correct combination of essential fatty acids. Many of us on the planet have too many omega-9s on our cell membranes from carbohydrates. As humans, the omega-3s are crucial, which is from our good fats, our good essential oils. So holding these points and just feeling the pulsing in underneath the two areas. And I like swapping because swapping just gets different parts of the brain doing the same thing. And breathe. And running that central meridian again. Get that conscious part of the brain up and running. Now I want you just to hold the arms out and activate the wide supraspinatus muscles. Bring them back into the center. And now hold your chin underneath the xiphoid. And then just pulse that little point there for a moment. The xiphoid process is the little, when we come up from our rib cage, there's a little bony, ligamentous, tendinous structure in here. It's not bone, I can't quite remember what it's made from. Maybe cartilage. So that tissue in there is at the bottom of the rib cage, and it has some energy associated with our ability to breathe, the ability for us to belly breathe, and when things get tight in here, we can't breathe into our bellies. And this little area associated with the amygdala is around fear, threat, danger. So while you're holding that little point, I just want you to put your hand on your belly and try to belly breathe. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. And once again, swap hands. Fingers on the xiphoid, hand on the belly. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Run that central meridian, get that conscious brain up and running. If you're feeling lightheaded by breathing deeply, it's a sign that you've probably been breathing quite shallow. And shallow breathing adds to anxiety and stress. So just breathing into your conscious brain, allowing conscious thought. Brow chakra, one of my favorites. So once again with the brow chakra, it's about conscious thinking. So in our brow chakra, you can hold your hand either on the back of your skull and on your brow chakra, or you can do it over those two areas. But by holding these two, you're activating the brow chakra. The pineal gland is just in underneath the brow chakra. And the pineal gland is to do with immunity, serotonin, melatonin. It's one of the nuclei in the brain that has a lot of control over our health and well-being. If you are someone who does night shift, you can actually wake up in the morning and shine a torch on your third eye, and that helps to activate the pineal gland to get you started for your shift for the day. We know from lots and lots of studies that shift workers have all sorts of health issues linked in with the lack of serotonin to melatonin conversion, the activation of adrenal cortisol, noradrenaline to get them through the day. Yeah, mine's really moving. And interesting, mine is through my skull, I can feel it moving like that. So through my skull, I can feel that energy. With the chakras, they're supposed to move in a bit of a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction simultaneously. Mine really isn't doing that at the moment. So just sort of waiting until that kicks in, but it's taking a minute. It's sort of a little bit stuck. Okay. Sometimes you can just physically activate it, make it wake up. This is why these things are easier with another human being. But wake up that pineal gland, wake up that brow chakra, wake up that third eye energy. And again, central meridian, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. And now for just a couple of core centering techniques. Hand on the belly, and the areas that I'm in is left and right inside the collarbone. There's like little divots in there. So when you are rubbing so I'm holding the navel, so not rubbing, and then I'm rubbing the kidney 27 points. So that helps to integrate the left and right sides of the brain. My logical and creative hemispheres are fully active. My logical and gestalt functions connect easily under stress. My logical and emotional sides of the brain work fully when I need them to. The left and right sides of my brain are functioning at 100% now. And run that central. Okay. The next one is the top and bottom of the lips. Now this one helps to connect the top and the rear of the brain. So fingers on the lips and just rub it side to side, hand on the navel. The energy in my brain flows freely. I can access all parts of my brain when needed. My brain is functioning at full capacity now. And the next one is the tailbone. So hand on the navel and rubbing the tailbone. And this one helps to connect the front of the brain with the rear of the brain. The rear of the brain is about vision. It's about seeing forward. It's about accessing stuff we've seen in the past so that we can utilize that information. When our visuals aren't great, when we can't remember what we've read, when we are feeling stressed and we can't remember where we've been in the last 5 minutes, quite often this connection just isn't fantastic because it's the front and back of the brain. If you're doing a reverse in your car and you can't look over your shoulder or you can't access the mirror and see what's going on, this can be front, rear, switching it's called. So rubbing the tailbone, sorry, I was jiggling my CV8. So just rubbing the tailbone and breathe. Beautiful. I hope you all have a spectacular day. Trust your immune system. Life is safe. People are good. Energy is all around us. Love to everyone. Have a great one.